Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, playing some more Terra Tech. I'm again in the R&D, been spending a lot of time in here. Before we really get into too much though, I would like to welcome you. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are having a good one, as I do always. And, if you happen to like what you're seeing, hey, help me out, fuel up my little channel. All it takes is those likes, comments, suggestions, feedbacks, constructive criticisms, subscriptions, dinging of the bell, all that kind of goodness that only you guys can bring. That's how my tank stays full. So far, it's pretty much, and we're about 3/4 full, I believe. Oh, steady too. It's kind of nice. And also, another way you can fuel the channel is with the Saturday Showcase, where if you have a cool and original tech, which something like this one might turn into be, I'm not sure yet. You could just take an in-game snapshot or, copy your save game, send it through my Saturday Showcase auditions link down in the description, post it on the Terra Tech forum, and I'll find her from there, and then I'll make the best dang video out of it I can. And, there's another way you could also throw some support at my channel and help fuel up the tanks. I got a paypal.me link down there. It's set up for $2 American. If you could find it in your heart to throw the $2 my way, I'll find it in my heart to throw your name in a draw for a 3D printed tech as my way of saying thank you. It's something I'm trying to do, and I figure that's maybe a good way of bettering my channel and, having a lot of fun sharing the awesomeness of those 3D printed techs. And hopefully we can all have a lot of fun in the process. So if you're interested, there's the offers. There's all the ways you can fuel my little channel, and hopefully we all have a ton of fun in the process. Yeah, it's like a freaking light show the way it flickers like that. Yeah, I got up to a lot of testing there the other day, so I'm speeding them all up basically, for the building parts anyway. Because they are somewhat similar, but then some of them are different enough where I thought, maybe I should show the build on this. There's only a couple of those ones though, so most of it's just like the actual trying the block. And then a couple funny, interesting bits in between. But first, we got to get something built. And now, if you can imagine, it took a wee bit of editing to get this as decent as it is. And as fast as it is. Because I almost boo-booed and sped everything up real fast, so the gunfire parts would have even been a lot faster. So I actually edited them so they stayed just a little sped up, and then everything else got sped up even more. Even further up on that. So I'm kind of trying to incorporate it's kind of a guess. I haven't really played too much with testing out the strength of the weapons, but I'm trying to put the strongest, hardest hitting weapons all on this in a combination that's hopefully going to be really effective. That combination is subject to a lot of changes, I believe. I'm thinking of using these, the mortars, because they used to have a hell of a good hit to them for what they are, and they're fast firing. So I think that's going to be a big part of really getting the speed and the times down in this. Is maybe not so much big hits, but a lot of little ones that take more, or that deal more damage over a shorter period of time. So that's one of the things I'm kind of going back and forth between, is do I want to go heavy hitters more, or fast paced and lots more of them. And then, maybe it's even good to try a happy compromise and get something of, a bit of both worlds. So I've got a lot of testing to do. But like I was saying, gotta get this guy built first. So we're just gonna kind of just do. But while I'm adding guns to this, a wee bit of an update on the useless machine. It's once again become a bit of a struggle, but it's still making progress. It's just I gotta restart a lot. Bugs and crashes and different things like that are slowing it down, but it's still making progress. I don't really have much to show right now, but the next video will. I got a little section I'm working on. It should be done by then. So I'm hoping it all goes good and I can have a little bit of a better update to share with you on that one. So like I was saying, I do kind of like these mortars. Also for the reason that they can shoot up and over stuff, so that's kind of a good way of getting more firepower to hit without going too big. Because we do have a build limit of 15 by 15 by 15, I'm pretty sure. I frickin' hope so. I better double check that. I'll check that for maybe later. The next one. I'm not going to check it right now. Yeah, it looks like it's coming along pretty nice. Why did I put that there? I'm pretty sure that's going to be too big. Ah, well. We'll figure it out at some point, won't we? That's the one thing I don't like about build limits. As you can probably imagine, I'm not really too accustomed to using them. I'm quite familiar to hitting them. As in, there's the dang build limit, and it's like 75 blocks too early. Jesus, how am I ever supposed to build what I want? Oh, multi-tech. That actually reminds me of a pretty damn sweet idea I had for multi-techs. And linking techs. Not physically, but like fake it out through game code. So like maybe there's a specific trailer hitch that it also shares the controls. So whatever you push is spread across all the joining techs with those special hitches. I haven't figured out a good way to describe it yet, so I'm going to maybe elaborate a little better if I can figure it out. So this is just kind of a guess. I'm just kind of... This is about how far I think it was, and I'm going to go after it. And this is roughly what I'm going to do, is line the back wheels up with that dark gray line, and I'm just going to blast the snot out of this as many times as I got it, until it blows up nicely for me. This first one here actually takes quite a while. So that's where I was getting why I mentioned maybe heavy hitters aren't the best, because that comes in at normal speed at about 53 seconds. Not very good. So I don't know if that's going to be my winner there. But it does do that quite nicely. Like, look at that. It's just laying waste. Got both of those. Won't get a target, so yeah, it's got decent range. Oh, something stuck in my throat. So here's the next guy. Just going to get him wrapped up a little bit. A little test fire. Yep, it works. Make sure the missile makes it over, you know, and it's still going to hit. Give it some time also to regen itself, so it's not already pre-damaged before I start. Look at that. Shielding coming back up. Huh. This one, I took the time and I pieced it out, and so I got rid of that pause of mine in between, and it turns out it's a lucky 11 seconds. I think I know what it did too, and I'm going to maybe try the next time I get back to building on this. This is due Friday, so I only got till like tomorrow to work on this. But I'm going to maybe make another one using my idea that's inspired me to use. We're going to see how it goes. But if you notice, there's some weirdness with them railguns. Or I think the railguns is what they're called. The coils are going backwards. See, originally I wanted to try and see if they shoot through blocks. But no, they actually... It's going weird for some reason. I'm not sure what that's about. But anyway, let's try this one. Let's see how this goes. Again, I got the mortars, but I got missiles, and I got a combination of everything on this. Oh, excuse me, now I got the frickin' hiccups. Here, let's throw some hurting on this box. This one, it's not too bad. It's looking like it's going to go down a little quicker than the first one, but nowhere near as fast as that second one. Oh, whoa. Okay, wasn't expecting that, honestly. But that one comes in at about 34 seconds. And I figured, well, I didn't want to just reset the R&D a million frickin' times without having some fun. So I decided to go take myself a little drive and just visit the neighbors. They do not seem happy to see me. I don't know why. But anyway, we're getting them. With this video here, I just thought maybe I'd just mention it, is I'm going to keep on with that 15-minute clock tells me when to stop kind of thing. So roughly around the 15-minute mark. It's not going to be a set in stone thing. Kind of depends on how the clips go together. But that's my new goal, is to kind of hit them times. I figure it'll be a lot better all around. But yeah, this guy, he's just annihilating stuff. And there's barely blocks left in my way. A few. There's a few, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But a lot of them are gone. Quite the smoke show. Is that it? That's all of them. Didn't even have to stop. Did I lose anything? Well, I lost a little bit. That's not too bad. Oh, got me right in the frickin' eye. God dang it. What are you doing, you crazy? I beat myself, sorta. Yeah, that's an effective little tech there. So here, let's try this guy. Let's see what he does. He's got a little power looking to him and a little added touch on this guy. See the magnets? Yeah. I don't know if anyone else thought of it. It wouldn't surprise me if everyone thought of it, because honestly, it's a good idea. Ooh, that one's around 15 seconds. I'm not 100% sure because the thing started to fall apart in the smoke. Because what I've been doing is like going by the editor that I use. The very frame before the first blast come out of the gun to when I can first see the blocks starting to break apart freely, like it's been destroyed. That's what I've been using as a time guide. And that's what I'm basing these times on. Now this one got a lot of shotty guns by the looks of it, eh? I got hopes for them shotguns. Ooh, that was nice. That's 13 seconds. Now this one, it's just kind of part of that fast firing and hope they do enough damage. But it's already not looking extremely promising, but it does look kind of neat though. I like the patterns of the lasers. But yeah, those bubbles, they keep trying to come back on, and that's a sign where it's not committing enough damage. Maybe if I mixed in a few other guns with it. But it does tear it up. Like, look at that. It's chewing at it. It's taking a long time, but 34 seconds by the time she's all said and done. But I think right around here, while these last two run their course, this one's with the AI heads from Hawkeye. I'm going to do my farewells for this little bit. So once again, I'm glad you found my little channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you come back many, many times over. And as always, I would like you to know that I do appreciate all the support you guys have thrown my way, that I call the fuel, which is easy to fill the tank because it's no more than likes, comments, suggestions, subscriptions, dinging of the bell, and don't forget about the Saturday Showcase. And if you'd like, and if you have maybe a couple bucks to spare, and you don't need a coffee or a hot chocolate or a chuckle bar that day, you could always find my paypal.me link down below, send the $2 on my way, and you get yourself entered in a draw where you could maybe be the new owner of a 3D printed tech. The first one's valued at 40 bucks right now, but the more support, the bigger the prizes get, because it's all about making my little channel better. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye.